It is pretty dang nice out here today. It's like 62, I think is what it is. 62. It is beautiful. We already have some leaves going on, some elderberry bushes. Hopefully they don't get frosted out, but they'll still live, but they're already starting to leaf out. Got little, probably half-inch leaves on them. Hello, BB. Or I'm going to assume that's you. Ooh, we could call it the mutt. Call it mutt. Hey, don't you be doing that. Yeah, I know your little tricks. I'm kind of getting excited about that one. It's just cut out, of course, but it's. I think it's going to be cool. Hey, TDK, how are you today? The mutt's nuts. The nutty mutt. The nutty mutt. Yeah, I can't wait to get done at that one I'm working on right now, BB. I was telling the wife, I said, it's done good enough. I could just go ahead and use, just come on now. Finish it. Make it look pretty. Bestie, how you doing today? Yeah, I'm still kicking too, TD. That's a good thing, yeah. Call it dinner? Yeah, there we go. Lone Wolf and me are working on a new slingshot. And I'm going to try, today I think I'm going to try cutting it out of the, so I can feel it in my hand. So we're making up a name. We're figuring out a name. Yeah, hit that like button. 3 people in here and only 2 likes. Come on, man. Quit sitting on your fingers. So I've been driving you nuts this morning, coming up with all kinds of goofy names. Like the mutt. That's a great name, yeah. Yeah, sure do, TD. I suppose one of the nifty things I do is, I have some that are sitting there that I could sell, but would be somebody saying, hey, I like purple, or I like brown, or I got this, that, or I like this, that, or the other, and coming up with their own kind of personal colors or whatever. Not that I guess that means a whole lot, but if a person says, yeah, I like that slingshot, but do you have, I don't like, it looks black from here. I don't like black. I'd rather have it red or blue or, something like that. Makes it a little different, I guess. I'm working on one for me right now, TD. And it is a purdy. Holy mackerel, is that pretty? And it's 2 different shades of orange, 2 different, I just got 2 different oranges, and then there's a yellow and a fluorescent yellow and a fluorescent green. It's really kind of cool. Or I like it anyway. I guess that's all that matters. Because it's mine. Thanks, Miss Needle. You must not have read my note on your post yet. I'm surprised you didn't come in here throwing rocks at me. I can't remember how that phrase went, but you know, I thank you very much, Miss Neal. Hey, I won't be on tomorrow, so you have a wonderful Friday and a safe, happy weekend, Miss Needle. You have? I haven't been on yet. I couldn't help myself. I was like, oh my gosh, I can't help myself. Hey, Grump, how are you doing today? I, sounds great, though. I can't wait to see. Can't wait for spring. I'll just say that, Miss Needle. You know, there's like a bazillion people will critique people, and really all that really truly matters is, are you enjoying yourself? Are you liking what you're doing? If you're having fun, who gives a hoot? No matter what it is, you know. Good but sore. What'd you do, Grump? You know I'm kidding, Miss Needle. You're a lovely young lady. So I was just playing, like I just picking on my favorite. Oh my gosh, I almost said my. Oh, I better just shut up now. Yeah. Oh, yard work. Yeah, I can see that, Grump. Yeah, it does that me too. Like holy mackerel. I suppose not. Well, I don't know. I maybe Miss Needle. I could help myself, Deneen. I kind of picked on her. I'm surprised they aren't already flying at me. Hey, Playboy, how you doing today, buddy? The pigeons squat. Hey, I take a few new. Hey, I do got a few new pigeons, some little babies, and they I think as long as the hawk don't get them, they're gonna survive. They're real pretty too. They're both like I'll say kind of look like, well, you can't see. They kind of look like that one, sort of, but instead of dark, they're like light grays, and they're really pretty. I got two of them. Well, there's a bunch of little babies. They haven't ain't out yet, or so to speak, but they're just two. They're all feathered up, and basically, they're somewhat getting closer on their own. Awesome, Plywood. That's awesome to hear, buddy. Can I pet that dog? Uh-huh. I stink, Whip. Huh? Miss Needle can't pet you, but I sure can. There, buddy. Yeah, boy, that's a good boy. You're a good boy, ain't you? Yes, I better give the birds some water. They're taking a little bath. Fill the bowl up. Oh, I'm getting excited. Tomorrow I'm going to town. I got that material sitting in my mailbox, and I got all them new targets. Oh, I can't wait. Oh my gosh, they're really super soft, Miss Needle. Really, truly, really soft. And they don't mind it if well, when they're old and they don't never been touched, well, even when they're young, when you first touch them, they're gone. Eyes are real bright, their heart's just beating a bazillion miles an hour. But eventually, if you like make a pet out of it, heck, they almost beg to get touched. That's a lot of water. Yeah, but here pretty soon it won't be a lot, because that little guy down there, they'll be jumping in it. They'll be jumping in it and taking a bath. It's supposed to get up to like 70 here this weekend. Now, as soon as you leave, I'm going back to doing nothing, Miss Needle. All right, Miss Needle. Like I said, you have a great and awesome weekend. Don't work too hard. Last night I worked on that slingshot. As soon as I got done out of here, which was at about 1-ish, I got the pieces cut and all that, and I got it one side glued down, and that took me till 4 o'clock. Hey, love you too, Miss Needle. Okay, I'll try to dream up some new ones. Hey, there's Kyle. What's happening, bud? And then I quit at 4 on it, and then I was able to touch it again at 9 o'clock. And so I got it trimmed out and then worked on till 1. And then this morning, probably an hour or better this morning. Oh, sure you can, TD. I got an email on my homepage. And you don't even have to email to buy anything. You can just email if you want, just to say, howdy, what's up? But yeah, you can email me. We can kind of kick something around. You can tell me some colors you like or thoughts of whatever, you know. Not too bad, Kyle. In fact, I am like in a great mood. I'm working on a slingshot for myself today. You started working on it yesterday, buddy. So far, I got 8 hours into it, and now I'm on the home stretch. I've got I think I'm setting at 220 to sand it. And I reckon if tonight after dinner or something, I'll get it to 600. And then maybe Friday be able to start finishing it out more. All right, that sounds awesome, TD. Hey, if you want, I don't know if you, I don't know, maybe Deneen could, if somebody could help me, is put up my slingshot link, and then TD could see some of them that I've done. I mean, if you want, I mean, you don't have to. Hey, there's Sam. How you doing today, Sam? You two got this kind of good weather down there, or sort of down there today? And there's Jim State. What's happening, Jim? CBT. Yeah, it's warm here too. It's like 62 so far. Wife says it's supposed to get up to 70s this weekend. And there's Billy. What's happening? Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Yeah, so I'm really excited to get to town tomorrow. I think they're little they look like wiffle balls, but they're golf balls. They're size like golf balls. I think there's a package of like 26, I think. It's like $10. Well, 8 something, but it looks like $10. Oh, I know, TD. It's a lot of time. I bet I got another, I don't know what I got in it now. I mean, for more time. I probably got 9 hours, 10 hours in it already. Man, it's far from done. Well, at least halfway. I'll say it's halfway. Maybe a little over half. But yeah, a lot of people, it's hard to understand, I guess. Hey, there's Tommy. How you today, Tommy? Yeah, it took me a few seconds to realize what that picture was, Thomas. I was like, oh, yeah, you got it. And then I thought, it's a few minutes after I thought, wait a minute. That's not it. What is, oh, hey, wait. That's something coming to me. Dun, 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 dun. No, I haven't. I haven't been on it all yet today, Sam. And I didn't see anything last night. I was in and out last night. So, well, basically, I didn't see anything from 4 to 9. I didn't see anything in there at that time. And then who knows after that, because I didn't, yeah, like I said, I worked till 1 o'clock and then just said, time to go to bed. Ooh, maybe, yeah, maybe there's we go. We'll do that trade or something. Yeah, I know you can get a lot of time in them. I end up spacing out, and then I don't even remember what I did or not did, but how long it takes. Kind of like this morning, I forgot to even look at the time, so I'm really kind of guessing I might have sanded on it for an hour already. Oh, that could be Sam. I'll be able to check it later on today. Yeah, I figured that, Thomas. But oh, wait a minute. Now I better not mention that to you. You might get a big old frown in your face. I heard last night. Well, last night I finally finished the was it the State of the Union address? I don't know if that's right or not. And they got rid of overtime tax, and I was thinking to myself, "Dang it, man! I wish I could go back to work." Man, because by Wednesday overtime's kicking in, and you got 4 more days. It's like, no overtime taxes. Man, oh man, because that's where they just eat you up. Wagaruku, oh my gosh. Wagarukio Goroko. I don't know how to say that, Wag. I'll say Wag. What's happening, Wag? Yeah, and I heard that. I was like, dang it. And at first I thought of as you, and then said, "Oh, yeah, that's right. He don't get that. Dang, that stink." Yeah, the wife asked me if I got that cut up yet. She wants the rings off of that thing, so I gotta cut the rings off of it. She goes, "Hey, did you get that cut up yet?" No. Yeah, what's overtime pay? Yeah. Yeah, no more. Hey, I heard that you get to now, anybody that buys a new car. Now, I don't know if they said brand new or what. You'd have to look at the thingy. So anybody buying a car, as long as it's American made, they said, or he said. I don't know the rules. It's just whatever he said. You get to tax deduct that now. Anybody that bought a new car gets to tax deduct that. Be interesting to look, because the wife says, "What the heck are you talking about? What's so exciting about that? We don't buy new cars." I said, "Well, yeah, but they're new to us." I said, depending on how that was really written. I don't know if they said brand new. New's new, but did they mean new, brand new, or new to you? Does that make sense? I don't know why any of it would make a difference, to be honest with you. Did you guys hear about the new Tesla taxi? I guess it's a car. Granted, I don't know if I'd really dig it or not, but you never know. I guess it's a new, it don't look too bad, new Tesla car. It's self-driving, by the way, all the way self-driving, like all the way. You tell it where you want to go and it just takes you or picks you up. And it's so they say, a $30,000 car. And if you want to make it a taxi, an Uber, or any of that kind of crap, you sign up. And I guess he's saying they'll take 20% though, which I guess isn't too bad. They say that car could make $30,000 to $70,000 a year. Let's pay TTL. Oh, tax, title, and license. Yeah, probably Tommy for sure. Yeah. Oh, no more taxes on oh crud. Social Security either. Even though they said, "Oh, no more taxes on that." Well, we're gonna ding you another 300 just coming up soon for health crap. Hey, Southern Dave, how's Southern Dave today? Yeah, I would imagine. You never know though, Deneen. One of these days, it might only be classic cars that going out there. You know, it'd be like, what was that movie? I think that was Star Trek. I think it was the new Star Trek where the kid stole his stepdad's Corvette, and everything else isn't run off like that no more, or in there. Yeah, I wouldn't want anything to be able to drive me at all, at all. I read a book. This has probably been, good God, it's a long time ago. I read a book. It was a sci-fi book, and the book was about a programmer that wrote programs for all the manufacturing companies, and he did it to, like you have fuel injection and all that kind of crap on your car. Well, he wrote a whatever, and it gave him a back door, and then later, like 20 years later, he started starting the cars up, driving them wherever he wanted, crashing them, doing all kinds of terrible stuff. Hey, you take it easy, Kyle. Your summer's about over with, isn't it, buddy? Because my summer's coming up. So you're probably getting close to harvest season and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah, you be careful, bud. Hey, I won't be in tomorrow, so you have a awesome weekend, Kyle. Oh, wet season and dry season. I guess it's I get it. I forget where you're at. Well, I don't forget, but forget it's probably just nice all year. Be like Australia, they're going, it's winter time. It just means it's dry. Still nice. Falcon Arrow. That might not be too bad. Falcon or Arrow or the Falcon Arrow, even the whole thing, that wouldn't be too bad. sure beats the one I came up with, right, BB? Hey, can you grab my I want to go yeah, next month. I knew it was probably getting close, Kyle. Thank you very much for stopping in, buddy. I have to decide whether I want to make a video me putting up all these targets this weekend or not. Hey, there's roll call. Dang it, roll call. When I got back in the house, I said, "Ooh, roll call's live," and there was a fire going, and I clicked on it. I was watching the State of the Union or something, and then I can't remember why. I wouldn't say I minimized it, but I could still hear the State of the Union, but thought I'd go surfing, and then said, "Oh, hey, roll call's on." Yeah, you're gone. I played it, and then every now and then you'd start talking to whoever, but what, Dane? Did I miss something? Oh, Dave. Yeah, Dave. Sorry. Yeah, what's Dave up to today? Man, look at all them little birds. I did pretty good shooting slingshot today. Or not too bad for coming, starting off cold and going. I was like, huh. Yesterday I found something kind of interesting. I could hit little teeny tiny targets, but big targets I couldn't hit. I was like, what the Sam heck's this? Till 12:30? No, because it was before that. I was watching the Union and it wasn't on. Or maybe it was, no, because there was nobody, it wasn't on. or maybe it was an old. I don't know. It said there was 3 watching or 4 watching when I jumped in, and there was nothing there. I mean, it was just started from the beginning. State of destruction. What's up, guy? You're butt deep in snow still. Hey, there they are, Hoggy. Oh, what? Oh, good God, they're all flying out of here. How you doing today, guy? Probably, I didn't go say. You bet you're bumming around, not doing nothing. Sitting there going, what do I want to do? You know, they ain't going to do nothing for them guys, you know, guy. It's sickening. It truly is sickening. I mean, that's, oh my God. It's just crazy. So what's Hoggy up to? Hey, thanks, Hoggy. Thank you very much. I'm making a new one for me. I started on it yesterday, Hoggy, and it is looking sweet. I can't wait. I hadn't made me one in a while. And it's like, oh. Oh, and then Lone Wolf Caddy Plinker and me, we've been working on a new design. We're trying to come up with a name. I've been picking on him by coming up with all kinds of stupid crap, but I don't know. Today I'm gonna try to put it in either in foam or put it in my pattern or on a board to, I don't know, hold it. It's on paper. It looks cool. Or the other one I made, holy crap, it's a pinch grip, Hoggy. And you grab a hold of it, and it don't want to come out of your hand. I mean, what I mean by that is, it like fits like a glove. And then we've been messing with the handle, and I don't know what it's going to feel like yet. But you know, yeah, I know, guy, and it'd take a lot of dang wood chippers, buddy. I mean, they'd be running for, good God. We'd need a bunch, or a bunch of one of those metal container dealies. Say, oh, you want to bring people over in them? Well, we got a good idea. We cut some holes in these so you guys can breathe, and we're gonna cram you in there and then take you out on a whoops, she fell off. That was a good wave. Man, I'd like to go, Hoggy. Are you going? That'd be really cool. One of these days, I'm going to make it to one of them, Hoggy. Blessed Mama, what's happening? Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, Hoggy, the first one, holy crap, it fits in your hand and says, I ain't kidding you, it doesn't want to let go. Like, you can open up your hand, sort of. I mean, it'll fall out of your hand, of course, but you can relax. I mean, you don't even have to hold this thing. I mean, you got to hold it, but you don't have to control it, I guess, is the word. I said to the wife, I said, hold on to this. And she says, holy crap, this feels good. Or how it holds. And I said, we were talking about changing this handle to this, that, and the other. So it's all drawed up now. Now I just got to put it on a hardboard. Yeah, it's a pinch grip. It's nice. Or well, I don't know if it's nice because I haven't tried it or nothing yet, but yeah, there you go, guy. I tell you, that's even too kind for them, man. I ain't kidding you. I think even the wood chipper. I'm telling you, I'm brutal. I'm a not a nice guy. I'm literally I go back to the movie Lonesome Dove, and it was the movie when they were young men and they got caught by the Mexicans and they tied oh crap, what was his name? I can't think of his name now. They tied him up to a wheel, and that's what I think needs to happen. If you've never seen that, that's what I think. I'm not My brain goes in bad places when I think of them people like that. Bad places. How's blessed mama today? A quick exit? Yeah, I don't know. They've been, well, it depends on what it is. I'm thinking of the diddlers, you know. They need not a quick one. I mean, that's scarring for life, you know. I suppose, you know, the thieves or whatever. Yeah, that's okay. They do quick then, you know. It's funny how, you know, I don't know. I don't even want to get into it because it just makes me smoke roll out my ears. Oh, that's awesome, Bless. I'm doing great. I'm in like an awesome mood today. But it kind of started yesterday because I started making me a new slingshot. Me, for me. And now it's getting really close to done. Yeah, that'd be a good start, guy, for sure. Just gone. You know, that, oh my God, I can't say the words I want to say about that blonde haired chick that said, we can't do this because it would crash the system. Well, that you crash that SOB then. It needs to, you know, the Falcon. The Falcon wouldn't be too bad. I'm going to get cut out of wood here in a little bit. Here, what time is it? In about 30, 40 minutes. I'm going to get it placed on some wood and hold it in my hand. The new one that's on paper, BB. And get it on, and I'll put it in wood and see how it holds. Because I've been imagining it and thinking, good God, that one might for sure not want to come out of your hand. That other one, when you put it in your hand, I'm not kidding you, it seems like it wants to just lock on you like a magnet. Hey, you too, guy. Hey, you hope you give the wife and kid a great big old hug and kick them in the butt and say, fix me some dinner. It don't work too hard either, man. You know, just hang out, play your guitar, or I don't know. Do something fun this weekend or something, guy. Or what you consider fun. You know, I don't mean not work or something. You know, like maybe go work on that backhoe piece or something like that. That's what I'm meaning. Wife says to me, she goes, "You're always doing something. Why the heck, when you say you want to do something fun, you work?" It's like, well, this isn't really work. It's kind of fun. Yeah, but that's not relaxing at all. Yeah, it's kind of relaxing. Are you guys? Is everybody in here sub to this Muna guy? He's pretty cool, dude. He's straight up. That's what I like about him. He's straight up, no BS kind of guy. He's my kind of guy. You know, it says, screw you if you don't like it. You know? I don't know if that makes sense, you know? You'd know if you listened to him. Though I've been missing Jack Mehoff. He ain't done a Jack Mehoff in a long time. The chain sharpening with Jack Mehoff. I ought to bug him about that. Say, where the heck's Jack at? You need to get Jack back on the show. Yeah, me too, roll call. Me too. You know, you got to think about this like this, roll call. You want real people around you. You know what I mean? Who, I just real people. You know. Oh, look at that bird. They're so hungry for that salt. He finally figured out how to get in the dig dang thing. Oh boy, he's a digging hard. Oh, he's going, hey, crap, I can't get in it. And that one says, okay, I'll try. I'll get, hey, wait a minute, what's this? Yeah, same here, Deneen. Yeah, same here. I kind of always been that way in a little bit, Deneen, though. But now I'm getting older, it's really bad. Hey, cool, Bill. Oh, gosh, what is that? Bill Red? I can't say it all. I'll call you Bill. Therapy. Like physical? That'd be no fun. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. They're saying hook me up, Knuckles. What's that mean? I don't know what that means. Oh, yeah, probably. Yeah, I'm assuming. I think I know it. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Bill's my biggest fan. Oh, well, that's cool. You had no filter. Should have heard what the wife was saying to me this morning, roll call. She was like, oh, absolutely not. Oh, my God. What's wrong with you today? Oh, my God. Oh, I was having a ball this morning. I'm in one of them moods. Hey, hee haw. Hee haw. What's happening? I'm kind of real ornery today, roll call. Oh, hey, speaking about roll call, I found something new that YouTube is doing. If you're monetized, you can go, oh, what the heck they call it now? Oh, I dig that. You can tag products. And I thought, what is this? So I got to fiddle and farting around it, and I tagged one of my latest videos with a DeWalt battery. It's a pack of 20-volt DeWalt batteries. They're like $150. It's 140 something. I thought, dang, that's a good deal. Yeah, I'll tag that. What the heck? But I guess you can tag stuff. It was kind of a booger because I was just trying to figure it all out, and I haven't really played with it again yet. But something about tagging. I mean, you can, if somebody buys it, I guess you get a percentage, or they all vary, I guess, but can get a percentage of it. And I thought, whoa, that's kind of cool. And hey, I like DeWalt. I got DeWalt. Wow. 2 batteries, 20-volt batteries. They look like 4 amp, maybe 6 amp. They're pretty big. They weren't like a 2 amper. I was like, dang, that's not too bad. $150. That's a pretty good deal. But there's all kinds of stuff. Shirts, dog stuff, women junk, like, I don't know, lipstick, mascara type stuff, but tools, all kinds of different junk. Yeah, it's if you go into your studio roll call, or this is what happened to me. I was on a laptop, so I don't know about a phone, but I went into studio and then clicked on an old video, which was the latest old video, and then right in the description there was a little button in that box that said tag, I think it said, and you could push tag. First you got to ask permission, so you push tag, and then it takes you wherever it takes you, and you can go from there. It's kind of a booger trying to find stuff though, because I was just trying to learn. So have fun, but all kinds of different stuff. And I guess you can. I guess you can tag stuff during the video, things like this. I don't know that yet though. Like I just found it out the other day. Gen X, what's happening, Gen X? Good quality stuff. Yeah, I thought the DeWalt's not too bad. I don't know about any more. The DeWalt I got was still DeWalt. I'm not saying that they went downhill or nothing, so don't think I'm dogging DeWalt or anything, but I know Walmart bought DeWalt, not meaning that they are going to make it worse or anything, because I don't mean that, but I know DeWalt for sure used to be good. I'm a working and a lurking. Hey, thanks, Jeanette. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. take the animal dew. You know, you just thinking I got me some animal dew the other day. Just I was like, oh my God, no. Why'd I re-grab that? Said, yeeks. And then went ahead and picked my teeth. No, I'm playing. It was my nose. What's happening, Baked? How are you this fine day? I still haven't got your core done yet, though, Baked. I got to find... I'm doing it with 4 different reds, I think. I don't know. Whatever I got, I made one, or didn't make anything, but I started putting together one and then said, well, crap, where's that red at? So I got to dig into some red, and then I got drug away because I was trying to make trying to lay out 3 different ones, and got drawn away when I couldn't find the red right off the bat. I said, okay, the ADD, the ADHD, the ADHDs, they kicked in and said, oh, grab this color and that color and this color, and start doing that. And I did get some sprinkles, though. Hey, Crystal Lynn Donde Chef. Does that mean you're a cook, Crystal? Are we camping? Kinda camping. How are you today, Crystal? What is that? I can't see it. And then I thought of another one last night out here. I was thinking, I got a new one I'm going to make, and it'll probably be mine too. And I'm thinking it's going to be nothing but red and black and this special wood. I can picture it. And the wife says, ooh, I think that might be pretty. Not might. She goes, ooh, that'll be pretty. Because she knows what everything looks like. She goes, ooh, because that's kind of described what I was meaning. Awesome, Crystal. So just go back. It says Don Day Chef. Are you a chef? Are you a Gordon Ramsay? That says, what are you now? I'm an idiot sandwich chef. It's the Weird Guy channel. What's happening, old path? Only a minute? Oh man, I missed it. Don't think. Oh, yeah. You wait till you say. I'm gonna make another goblin out of it. That's my favorite slingshot, by the way, so far. Maybe this new one. Who knows? But the goblin's my favorite. It really feels good and shoots good, and for me anyway. So I said to the wife, I said, I'm gonna make it out of gut. She goes, why are you gonna do that one? Because if I make it out of anything else, I won't get to keep it. And some stitches. Oh my. That sounds like an awesome day. Hee-haw. Maybe you might have to wait another week or two and go get a couple more took out and say, yeah, this is so much fun, Doc. Can I have some more, please? Stitches, that's a good one. You had to get some stitches. Oh, chief, not chef. What, did I read it wrong? Oh, good God. Yeah, okay. Okay, I kind of got a pea brain, Crystal. Okay? So you can say, good God, what a dope. My brain threw it in wrong. And I now that I actually looked at it, you said, good God, you dope. Chef? What a tard. Yeah, I see it now. And that you say that, I got real close and said, "Oh yeah, duh." Crystal Lynn Dawn Day Chief. So what? Would you call it a nation then? What what tribe you from then, Crystal? Do you have a channel, by the way, Crystal? Oh, didn't even think that's funny. She goes, you'll get used to it, Crystal. Guy's got, you know, two rocks in his head, and one of them's halfway out his ear already. You can't even hear no noise in there when he shakes his head now. Yeah, I had 9 kids, like Job in the Bible. 9 kids. That's a slug of kids. I bet that was fun, though. Oh, about trauma, like brain trauma, or like I cut my hand off trauma, or both. It is my ADHDs and my pea brain that can't read, spell, or speak. Are you out of here, baked? Situational trauma. Okay, so like yeah, I got you now. Like brain sight, kind of. Emotional trauma. Yeah, now I got you. Gotcha. Well, that's probably good. Hey, if you leave a comment on one of my old videos, I'll be able to check your channel out. Later today, I won't do it right now. It'll be later tonight, not today. Actually, be this evening. This evening, I could check it out. I mean, if you want. I mean, you don't have to. There's Mandy Lee. How's Mandy? What's the weather like out there, Mandy? Look at this. No rain. You might be getting poured on right now, but no rain. And it's, I don't know what it is now. It was 62-ish or 63 when I come out earlier. So 47 minutes ago, it was 60 something. And it's supposed to get like 70 by Saturday. Woohoo! I say woohoo like it's going to be real fun. I probably should work on that dig dang car, though I got plenty of time. But I could work on it, not Friday, but I could start working on it Saturday. I got to do a wheel bearing in the driver's side. I've got the wheel bearing and everything, but it's just such a joy, you know, to do. And it's, well, I'm assuming it's never been took apart before. I didn't buy the car new, so it's might have been took apart before, but it's always fun breaking something that's came from the factory free for the first time, you know. It's always a joy, but I didn't want to do it when it's cold. And the wheel bearing's talking, but it's not like talking so bad it's gonna like fall off talking. It's just letting you know it's bad. I don't know if you've ever been around a bad wheel bearing, but it's kind of like a bad U-joint when they start squeaking, you know, or whatever you want to call it, start hollering a little bit. They give you like a pre-warning. And it's been warning me all winter long. Hey, make sure you hit that like button. Man, I'm kind of excited. We got a mail call video coming out. Cool. I might have one of those coming out myself, old pal. Thomas Bryant sent me something. Or send it. It's on its way. I'll say that. You want to start screaming? That's right there. The wife goes, "Hey, you know, it's that's real loud. You know, is it gonna fall off?" I said, "No, it's not gonna fall off. It's not. I mean, it's bad, but it's not that bad yet. You know, the wheel's not wobbly, is it? It's far from that bad." like I said, we don't drive that much. Maybe 20. Well, maybe more than that. Maybe 25-ish, maybe miles a week. So I mean, you know, it's not that bad. Ooh, that sounds awesome, old path. Hey, here, look what I did, old path. Let me get up. Oh my gosh, gotta get up. You gotta get up. Get up. Get up. Look what I made the other day. Look at this little box. Yeah, see the little box? Just made this little box. And it sets up on this counter and says, come on, locks in like that. And then, whoop, now this is coming off, but it don't matter. Before, I had no control, you know what I mean? And I thought, hey, I need to make a mount. And then now, it just sets in there like that. And now I can rub on it sideways, and I can push on it this way when I'm trying to sand, and it's like a flat belt sander, and I can throw it anywhere. Well, somewhat anywhere. It's going to stay right there, but... So I made a mount that kind of, it isn't permanent. Oh, dropped some on the floor. Look out, bird. Yeah, works really great, old path. After I don't know, like said I needed a manicure, I said, okay, this is not good. I got to do something, but not right this second. I still got a little bit more to do. And the next time I said, okay, I got to use it again, I said, oh, heck no. I got to make me a holder first. As honest, I thought of that too, roll call, but that was I waited until I needed it again, So I just kind of threw it together, but that was my next thought. But I was going to get really deep if I start doing that. That's the next one, roll calls. Make something so I can do it on the side too. So I don't know. Maybe Crystal. Depends on what you mean by teach people. Like a teacher? Nah. Well, no, not really. Explain a little bit, Crystal. Oh, there you go. There you go, old path. Hey, I know, well, maybe not everything about that, but boy, I know quite a little bit about making molds. I could tell you well, you'll figure it out. I'll say that. You can figure it out. $3,600 last year? Good golly, that's not too bad. That's real good. Oh, just got him today. Sweet. Well, I mean, how you could do your mold, old path, so that you don't have a bad part line or, any of that kind of stuff. And it depends on how many you got. Depends on what your first mold could be, on how many that you want to make at a time, and how to make it so that there's headroom. I don't know if that would make any sense to you, but you want it, or you want some headroom on it so that the resin won't shrink and it kind of holds it down in pressure. There's a few little Knuckles, will you please make a slingshot sticker to go with the... Oh, you mean one like them, Deneen? I was thinking the other day about making a new sticker. That t-shirt design? I thought about making that on a sticker. But if you're meaning like one of them, yeah, I've been thinking about that. Oh, yeah, maybe a carpenter to some sorts. My trade was like working with metal, Crystal. I'd call me more of a welder, but I've done quite a bit of carpentry too. I'll say construction. I'll say that because I kind of have done quite a little few things, but yeah, I don't mind teaching people on how to do things, or at least a guide on where to go. Some things, most generally, takes time. Yeah, I mean, you can get the fundamentals, but it takes practice, I'll say. Yeah, you'll have to do two. So you'd want to make the smallest. I'll just call it a cope and drag. So you don't use a lot. I don't know how big the fingers are, but and then you'd pour. You just make one to make a couple more, to make a couple more, to make a couple more till you got up to whatever many you wanted. Because I won't say two at a time won't be enough, but it might not be enough. You might want to make, five at a time or something, six at a time or something. Oh, that box was like a. Let me try to think of how to phrase that. It'd be here. I'll show you like this. It's a tool that is not. It's a hand tool, Crystal. So this tool isn't designed for do what I'm doing. This is a belt sander, and it's mainly designed to run on things like this. And you put your hand up here. One hand be your left, like whatever hand you are, but one hand here, and you pull the trigger, which is on right now because I just plug it in and out. And what I do, let me find one. This isn't done, but I make slingshots. Well, other junk too, but I make slingshots, and I don't have one out here that I could do. But every now and then I might need to, let's say, I'm going to make this up. This isn't true, but I might need to sand this flat or something, or sand this flat or something. Neither one of these things, and then flat. But this comes in handy for other things to deal with. Here, maybe I got a little piece. No, I don't even have a little piece to show you. But when I was doing it like this, old path, he just right above you, he gave me this. But when I do it, let's say I put here and see how it moves around. As it's running, it already wants to like vibrate, and then it pushes around, and then I think it was this hand. I don't know. Maybe it was this hand. I don't know. It's kind of healed up now. But as I was going, I slipped and rubbed my finger in there and said, okay, this stinks. So I took this thing, and it's just as a holder, and it's real crude. This is real crude. And it just slides up on the bench. And it locks in down here, and so that this tool can just sit in it. And then that way I can pull it in and out, and I can use it any which way for its intended use or whatever. But then now, see, I can push it well, I don't push this hard, but it don't want to push sideways, and it won't push forward. So as I'm pushing on it, it don't, because this thing runs this way. It's kind of like this. This buffer is a hand tool. And it's just got two pieces of wood on there and this, so that this don't move nowhere. And I just plug it in, and the trigger's on all the time. And then I can go like this. When I'm shining them up, I can use both my hands to sand them. Kind of I don't know what you want to call it, a silly thing, I guess. It's just handy. It's something handy. I'll say that. Oh, yeah, we got a great big lake here, Crystal. I live, I'll say, on the Lake of the Ozarks in Missouri. It's a big lake. And there's ponds all over, so yeah, I don't mind fishing. And there's rivers too. That's actually on a river, Ozark River. I grew up on the Missouri River. Am I like Jesus? I'm not like Jesus, but I sure try to be like him. I strive to be like him. I fail miserably at times, but that's every day's goal, is to be as like him as best I can. You like fishing? Man, listen to turkey talk. Turkey's talking about something. I hear things. Maybe I better put my glasses down so I can look a little bit. I've had that hawk problem, and he might be talking because I hear another bird across the way. Or do you like Jesus, Crystal? Oh, maybe this thing froze up. Oh, no, it didn't freeze up. Can hear dinner. Yeah, that's right. I should let him out today, BB. Let him run around, but I'll be spending a little bit of time out here, and oh my gosh, does he bug me. He's way worse than the dog. Like right now, he'd be rubbing up on me, just drive me nuts right here. Yep, gotta every morning, gotta make the choice, and all day long, anything you're thinking of saying, what do you think of this? How's this? Yeah, try to be just like him, best you can. Share Bear's late. Well, not late, too late. The time go 11:30 now. Yeah, it's holy mackerel. It's 1 o'clock here now. How are you today, Share Bear? I'm not gonna be on tomorrow, Share. So, and no, everybody, I won't be on tomorrow. So I hope everybody has an awesome day or weekend. I mean, I hope everybody has an awesome weekend. Trying to think of what exactly I'm gonna do. I'm gonna try to clean this stinking shed up. I told the wife, I said I'm gonna work on it today, clean it up a little today, and then clean it up a little tomorrow. 7 p.m. in Scotland. Be a pretty place I'd like to visit. Search party. Yeah, I'll be gone all weekend. I can't wait, Share Bear. I got some new slingshot targets in the mailbox, and oh my god, I can't wait. I get tired of just shooting at anything and everything and no real specific targets. So, man, I can't wait to hang them up. They're like practice golf balls, but they look like a wiffle ball. Almost Friday, Mandy. It's Thursday, though. Friday is tomorrow. It's tomorrow. Woohoo. Dun, 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 dun. Couldn't pay me to leave the country. Well, anymore, me neither, Share, but that'd be a good place. Scotland would be pretty to go visit. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have a ball, Share Bear. They're going to go up everywhere. I got like 26 of them coming. Or not coming. They're here. I'll get them tomorrow. So I have like 26 of them. Is it? Well, maybe it'd be a summertime visit then. The pictures I've seen is just so pretty. Well, I suppose it's not really any different than here, to be honest with you. Well, maybe not like right here, but because you get to looking everywhere at all different places. Go, man, that's pretty. Like that person, God, where did they say they were now? I can't remember, but I looked at the lake that they said they lived by. You mean missing the target, Share Bear? You mean missing them? I thought about making a video of hanging them up, or maybe showing them and then going to hanging them and then showing where I hung them, but because it'll be a chore. I still got to make the string and all that. Well, not make the string, but you know. Oh, I got you, Crystal. Yo, I'm definitely not He's way better than me, Crystal. Way, way, way better. But nice thing is he died for my failures, so I'll be okay as long as I love him and trust in him. And he owns me, Crystal. I don't even own myself no more, if that makes sense. Oh, it's wet and rainy. I like the rain though, but I didn't know it was rainy all the time. Might be like Washington. Wet there. Oh yeah, them cows are pretty too. On the island side of the west coast, I'll have to look at that hee haw. I'll have to look that up and see what it looks like. I know it's just really pretty though. Yeah, I like the rain too, Mandy. It probably comes from the way I grew up though, Mandy. You know, my parents or my grandparents, my family were farmers, and then the other half of my family were construction workers. So they worked in with dirt. Everybody in my family worked with dirt, and so growing up, I worked with dirt. And really, truly, the only day off you got was when it rained. So, you know, you got to enjoy the rain. It don't come that often. And then later in life, you know, you work construction and, you know, whatever, you can get rained out. The only difference in the construction is you get rained out, you still get paid. You working with your family, you don't work, you don't get paid. You get to eat though. Yeah, dirt don't hurt. I love playing in the dirt. I love being outside. Oh, I didn't know that old path. I'm not real familiar with like name, like that kind of thing. Like you saying that, I wouldn't have had a clue. You know. Just don't like the mud. uh, I bet you did when you were a kid, though. A kid meaning, I'm gonna say 20 years ago, maybe. You know, and before. I used to love the mud. When I got in trouble with the hot rods, I went to 4-wheel drives, and then that didn't make it any better. But oh my god. Mud, to playing in the mud is so, well, with a vehicle anyway, or a 3-wheeler, or because I didn't have a 4-wheeler until later, but motorcycles, mini bikes, whatever, man, fun. Oh wow, or old path, that's cool. Mud pies. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I ever made a mud pie. I've made them. I've made mud pies, and then I've had a ton of mud ball fights. Mud ball fights are awesome. They can really hurt, but you know, it's like a snowball fight, but oh my god, it's a ball. I'd probably still do that. What am I taking? I'd probably still do that. Hoof GP he's Scottish channel. I like Hoof GP too. I watch him well, I can't say all the time, Mandy, but yeah, I watch a lot. That is right. I forgot about that. Yeah, I like that channel too, Mandy. Huh, that's kind of interesting. You could see that. Don't let him kid you, Danini, because he probably still eats mud pies. This is nobody saying he can't. Oh, well, cool, hee-haw. Oh, cool. Thank you, Crystal. Hey, like I said, drop a comment on any of the other videos so I can check out your channel. And hopefully I don't bore you too bad. You know. Yeah, mud is your friend. Yeah, I'm old enough that my favorite was a mini bike or dirt bike. I had a dirt bike. I call them all mini bikes most of the time, but dirt bikes. And then my brother, when he got a little older, he got a three wheeler, and that's really what was in my era was three dirt bikes, and then three wheelers came about. But I was a dirt bike guy before three wheelers even came out. So when the three wheelers came out, I still liked the dirt bike. And I probably was 20s before I ever got like on a four wheeler. But yeah, still riding in the mud. Holy mackerel, that's fun. So much fun. Oh, thanks, Deneen. Man, I'm slacking, ain't I? Yeah, thank you very much, Crystal, for stopping in and chatting. Appreciate that a whole bunch. You rolled a dirt bike? Not much friendly. Buddy, I've wrecked. I quit riding when I was probably, I don't know, 25 to 28, somewhere in there. I had wrecked the last time, said, it took a lot longer to heal. I said, yeah, I'm done with this. This is too bad, too much. I've totaled them, roll call, dirt bikes, totaled them, and got quite boogered up from them. Except tomorrow. Yeah, no, tomorrow. There'll be no. Ooh, did you hear it? Did you hear the hawk? Come on, you little turd. A YZ250. I had a YZ125 but I had a CR250. My favorite was the KX250, and then I got down to the 125 and said that I could, because I'm not that heavy of a guy, and really the 125s was probably the best for me. But don't get me wrong, I didn't mind the 250s. They're just harder for me to maneuver, throw around a little bit. They're just heavier for my skinny butt. God, they're fun though. Man, I like it. Read. Man, they're so much fun. I still watch them videos and just get to Jones and roll call. Be watching them going, oh. And then if we ever stop like in the Honda store, to get something, and it's whatever, if we don't go in there very often, but when we do, I start drill. They have Kawasaki's there too. That's truly my favorite, or used to be. The wife says, "Don't you dare set on that thing." It's like too late. I'm setting on it. They don't seem as comfortable as they used to though. But so much fun. Yeah, that's same here too, Brewer. I all of a sudden I get real stupid. Yeah, I can't get on them no more. Oh, I probably still can, but it don't take long for me to say, "Hey, let's do this." Yeah, I got to stay away from them. I just got to stay away from them. Mud channel. It's a dirty channel. Such a dirty channel. You dirty, dirty boy. How are you, Meemaw? Welcome back. Oh, man. Yep. Yeah, there you go, roll call. Yeah. I don't know. I did. Last time I wrecked, I can't tell you if I broke anything. A lot of times. I can only tell you truly one wreck because I got forced to go, and then I never really said anything again. And so nothing so broke that it's bad. Or, I don't know how to say bad. I've only been to the hospital a few times for him, to be honest with you. And last time I wrecked it, I don't know if I broke anything, but it sure, good God, it took me forever to say it hurt for a long time. He was 35. Oh boy, yeah, I could see that. Yeah, I said it was my late 20s. Said, oh man, didn't like when I was a kid. Where you could wipe out and maybe still hurt, but it sure didn't seem to hurt that bad. Oh, that sounds awesome, Brewer. Yeah, I've never wrecked a four wheeler, and but I have one right now, but it don't do anything wild and crazy at all. It kind of more as a tool now. Yeah, me too. Roll call. One time I could throw around a lot better. 250. It, I maybe it was a little faster, but it just so dig dang heavy. But I like the 125 a lot better. That last one that I had was a KX 125. Yeah, you want to do it, don't you, roll call? Or at least me, it's like, oh God, I want one again so bad. I think I first got on one when I was like 9, and then never went without. I had one for till like 28ish. And I might have been even 30. I don't know how old I really was. It's right around there, late 20s, somewhere around there. And it was oh my God, it's so much fun. Yeah, I probably could, I was always in enough trouble on a dirt bike, hee haw, that there's no way I could have got a street bike. No way. Because I'd have still been stupid. The first thing I think of is getting on a dirt bike or any bike. It's like, hey, wonder how far you could ride this with a wheelie. Let's try it. And the second thought is, hey, there's a ramp or there's a ditch or there's a terrace or something. Let's see how high we can go. See how far we can land. That kind of stupid crap. And so a street bike wouldn't have made no difference. I've been on them and said, yeah, I'll go to jail. So I can't really own one of these. Guys, I don't know, smart enough not to be stupid. Oh, my apple cider. Yeah, watch this. I did a bunch of watch this so fast. Oh my gosh. So much fun. What big eyes you have. What? That's Denine's other channel, BB. So she probably just dropping a like for me. The better to see you with. uh, uh. The two in the house. Thank you very much, Deneen. Thank you very, very, very much. Oh yeah, climbing hills. That that was fun too. I mean, hills. It might not even be a hill. You'd be down at a creek bed and say, "Okay, I'm far from where I want to get out now." And say, "Well, this, where you'd end up not staying on the bike. You'd like." I don't know what you'd call it, drive it up the hill and then jump off basically, but push it so it'll land on top at least, and then hope you don't get hurt too bad coming down. So much fun. Oh my God, you're making me want to bike again. I'll have to go get I'll have to go watch some videos to say, get my fix. Oh, there you go, Deneen. Yeah, that's what would happen to me, roll call. It's exactly what would happen to me. Like it was the other day, I was thinking of that, and I was thinking, maybe I could get a street bike. The first thought to my head was, I need to put on like an all-terrain tire, not a street tire. And I thought, oh crap, there you go. Yeah, you can't get a street bike. So that's the first thing I thought is, oh yeah, put on some knobby tire, maybe not knobby tires, but I don't even know what they really called them. Motocross tires, maybe, or cross country tires or something. I don't know. Hey, Shoop. Oh, thank you very much. I missed your live last night. I got busy out here in the shed, and then I come back. I said, "Oh man, they made it on." I meant to try to get in, and I don't know. I didn't. I didn't. I guess that I'll try it next time. You could get killed on it. Yeah, another thing about that brewer is they're real fast. So, you're talking what, 60 mile an hour in first gear, and you still got what, 4 to 5 more? The first time I stole my dad's bike, my dad had it was a Kawasaki. It was an 1100. What did an LTD 1100, maybe in the 80s somewhere, maybe. And my dad was in the military, so not always was he at home. So one time I found his keys and said, I was like 13, I think. And I said, ooh. And I stole his keys. Oh my God. That thing was insane. For me, anyway. I could have probably only weighed 50 pounds, It's like, oh, this thing's so fun. And then I got scared and said, oh shit, I bet I put on 9 miles, or something. I said, oh no, Dad's going to find out. 8 Central. I'll try to catch it. Hey, thank you. Thank you, roll call. Oh, dang, Mandy. That's seriously bad. Yeah, I hadn't been hurt that bad. Well, not lost like an eye or anything. One of my close friends, I can't remember how old I was. He was coming over to my house. I'll call him a cousin, but he really wasn't a cousin. But kind of, we grew up together, and he'd called me. I can't remember when it was. One day he called me up. It was in the fall because we were discing, and he'd called up and said, "Hey, I'm gonna come over this afternoon. Me and Montanelli, we're gonna come over and we'll go ride the trails." It was like, cool. Well, then it was probably about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. I'll call her my aunt, but she really wasn't my aunt. But it was my aunt's sister or whatever. And she pulled up and hollered at my dad, and he got killed. Montanelli almost died, but he got boogered up really bad too. But my cousin or my friend got killed. He killed him. Oh, yeah, you guys probably grew up in about the same kind of area, Brewer. Oh, dang, Mandy. Thank you very much. Oh, my God. What did he say? Oh, I grew up in it. Oh, gosh, I thought when he said to Virginia, that's what they could do. I thought, holy crap, in the same dig dang place? And my mom instantly said, we're taking that bike away. I can't remember how old I was. Maybe 10, 11, maybe. I don't know how old I was. I hid it. I said, oh, hell no. I heard Mama talk to Dad, and I went out and hid it because I thought, I'll hide it. The good one. I'll hide the good one. I had 4. four dirt bikes at the time. They cost me, well, the one cost me $100. And the other 3 cost me $25. They were in a pile. The 3 were in a pile. Well, technically, the one was kind of in a pile too, but it was outside the pile. It always stayed running really good. The other ones, not so much. Dang, it rained all night. More mud. Man, I miss dirt bikes. I need to go on a 4-wheeler ride, then maybe I won't miss a dirt bike. I kind of got to watch myself on that at times too, though. I try to keep it in 4-wheel drive because, you can't get quite as stupid, I guess, sort of. And if it's in 2-wheel drive, the tires spin a little bit. So you play a little harder. And then if the wife catches you, then it's, You get to listen to it for a little bit. So, I try not to get caught. -4. Yuck. What the? Oh man, I better boogie. I'm sorry, I've been on here a little too long. I'm a boogie and daydream about mini bikes. Yeah, maybe I'll tease the wife because she was talking about going to the city. Hey, speaking of that, anybody that might want a T-shirt, we're going to the city. Tell me a size, I know I got to pick up a 2 for sure. I got to pick up. But maybe I'll turn around and I got to go to the Honda store anyway. The motorcycle shop. Check this out. This stupid thing. There's a little hole right here. Yeah, a little goofy thing. It's got a cap on it. This is the second one I've gotten. The second one I've gotten for this size. So next one I'm gluing in. I'm gluing that baby in. And I can't wash. I don't want to wash the machine because until I do that, because it's a lot. It's the two. In other words, I'll have to drill a hole down here because it's sealed. And so that give me a good excuse to go in there and really tease her. I'm trying to wake up. I'm still trying to wake up, Andy. It's only cut. Yeah, I could see that, Deneen. You get used to it, though. That'd be the bad part. You'd come here right now and be, like, sweating your buns off. And me, I'd be going, oh, my God, I need to throw on some more long johns. And you'd be out running around in tank tops, and I'd be freezing, and, you just get used to it. But anyway... Crazy but fun. Whittle something? I probably should. Hey! Whip! Leave that cat alone. What's wrong with you? Huh? Silly boy. You silly boy. Dog murder. Yeah, that's for sure, y'all. I'd be definitely saying that. I do that about now when it doesn't get even close to that cold. I'll be going over there and hugging on it and be saying, ouch, dang it. You get a little too close and touch it. But anyway, I'm gonna boogie. I'm gonna take this new slingshot design and put it on some wood and see how that feels and see what I might have to change. If I have to change anything, who knows? And I might, if it's cool, I might have me a way new slingshot this weekend. It'll be plastic, but I might have me a new one. Be teasing one of my friends going, na 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 na, look what I got. Yeah, you too, Share Bear. You have an awesome weekend. And yeah, anybody that hasn't found Christ yet, man, you really should look him up. I'm telling you, I can't explain what happens, but I'm telling you, he will change your life, and it's for the good. I mean, seriously, it can be amazing the things that he opens your eyes to, and I don't know, it's overwhelming at times. But anyway, take it easy, y'all. Thank you very much for stopping in. Thank you wow, 34 people hit this like button. Woohoo! But thank you very much. You all have an awesome weekend, and I'll catch some of you. Well, the Shoop said something about tonight. They're having a live. Trying to think, Thursday, I can't think of anybody else that was going to have one, but what the heck? Alex the Daps. What's going on, Vato? I'm just splitting. I hope you're doing well, brother. It's probably beautiful out there in your neck of the woods, for weather anyway. Mr. Chainsaw Loser. You had to change your name. But anyway, I'm out of here. I can't wait till tomorrow. I get me some new targets. Woohoo! Well, I'm going to work on this new slingshot and see what I can come up with. Later, everybody. Thanks for stopping in, and Alex, I'll catch you another day, I hope. Later, brother. Bye, everybody. See ya, BB. See ya, Shoop. See ya, Old Path. See ya, Hee Haw.